All right, guys, we are back, man. The most underrated podcast. You already know your man Thomas the Franchise, the homie Dow Palantonio sitting next to me. My guy, Mike the Compass,
What's
man.
good?
Mike, what's going on, man?
What up?
A sneaker
What up,
life,
my dude?
Is it Mike the Compass or is it a sneaker life? What do you?
It's Mike the Compass.
Or just Mike?
Crazy.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
I remember you were trying to get the #1 search time. If you just type Mike, you wanted that. That was
I got it.
Are you got it? It's good now?
I did get it. At a point, I got complacent. I was like, all right, I got it. I'm good. Next goal.
Right.
You know?
all I wanted to do, I just wanted to turn on some Aloe Black. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. That's Mike.
So we were just talking before the show, and we had to turn the mics on and get going because I knew we were going to blow all the content.
Yeah.
When did you start YouTube? What year was that?
So I originally actually started YouTube, I would say, in 2008.
Okay.
Which a lot of people don't know. They kind of just think, oh, damn, this channel just blew up to 500,000 overnight.
Right.
No,
But
2008?
2008. I've had so many different channels. Like, it's insane.
I think I got a Gmail in 07.
Yeah.
And I was like, I felt late.
I was on Yahoo.
Right. And then
I still have my Hotmail.
yeah, I know. I sent this guy something like, what are you doing?
That's my main
How do you even
one.
get into
That's
that?
crazy.
How do you even get into that?
You got to
thing?
move up.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, so 2008. And then when did you, obviously, you probably weren't taking it as serious at that time. You were probably still in school and
sure.
just uploading here and there, right?
Yeah, I was going to the NBA, man.
Right. That's what you thought.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
Yeah. You didn't even care. You were just doing it for fun.
Whatever. Like, I'll just make some videos, and it kind of taught me to grow into my own personality. Because no matter what you start, you're always awkward in the beginning. You gotta
For sure, yeah.
You learn who you truly are. And yeah, I just honestly up until I would say 2013, it was just for fun. I didn't care. I remember when I made like $300, and I was like, oh my.
This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, like what? I think I was like
The
a sophomore.
world is mine.
Yeah, $300. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm rich. Like, let me go buy a
No doubt.
LRG jacket.
Yeah,
you know,
love
like,
it.
Yeah, that
went to
Tupac
Macy's.
mentality.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
over.
Nope.
Let me spend that. So it's just been a crazy journey. But yeah, 2008, 2013, it was all a joke. And then, it got a little more serious, $300, woo. But then I would say 2016, like maybe 2015, going into 2016, one of my videos hit like 1.4 million views, and it just changed my life, period.
Wow.
Yeah.
What video? What video? Out of
It was
curiosity.
how to be a sneakerhead.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then I know you were talking about, I've seen you talk about certain videos where it's like, man, this thing hit 1 million and I got clipped for copyright. I ain't even getting paid for it.
All my videos that have 1 million now, all hit with copyright.
Yep, same on my channel, dude. I started I started dropping sneaker reviews probably in 2016. Like
Yeah.
I said, I wish I would have started in 2012.
For
I'd
sure.
be a lot better off. But I started dropping sneaker reviews and vlogs. It was vlogs and sneaker reviews, same kind of thing. And it just wasn't really popping off the way I wanted. And the market had gotten so saturated.
Yeah.
So the fact that you were able to get in early, hit that, but now you're getting clipped for copyright, but you're making enough off the other videos and stuff,
Sure.
obviously,
Brand
to sustain.
deals,
And
yeah.
brand deals. Okay.
For sure, brand deals are number one.
That's what I was going to say. Is it more YouTube or is it more brand deals
Brand
and
deals.
sponsorships?
Instagram
Yes.
makes more money, period.
How does that work? How do people make money on Instagram? Are you getting hit up by sponsorships
yeah,
or is it
so-
the follower count?
It's definitely follower count. It's engagement.
Okay.
Brands
Okay.
are learning. A lot of people like to fake engagement.
Yeah.
And like, I'll just break this down. So let's say that we have a girl who has 1 million followers. I'll just compare it to me for fun. Let's say Puma decides, okay, do we want to go with Mike or do we want to go with this girl who has 1 million followers? She gets 50,000 likes, but all her comments just say, can you cuss on this podcast? I'm like,
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So
We
yeah,
do our
so
thing.
it's like, damn, she got a nice ass. That's all the comments.
Yeah. Sure.
But then you go with me and you got, oh, damn, those Pumas are fire. Where do I get those? Oh, look at those Pumas. What size you wear? Yo, the color is fire. So do you want, she has a post shouting out Puma, but it's just like, oh, your ass is hot? Or do you want engagement
Right.
towards the product? What's going to be worth more? So brands are realizing, okay, people don't need to have crazy followings. They just need to have engagement.
Loyal.
You need to build a cult.
Yep.
You need, because when you start out, 50% of the people are going to love you, another 50% are going to hate you. So you got to cater to that 50%.
Yep.
And that's it. Like, I'm just learning that now. I went through my ups and downs, but you just got to build that cult.
That's the exact same thing we noticed with our podcast, dude. So check it out. We built this channel up doing sneaker reviews and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I came from a radio background. I went to school for radio.
That's awesome.
I've hosted a sports talk show in a major market in Denver. Denver's a top 20 market. Radio is what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's my thing. That's what I enjoy. The vlog stuff, the camera stuff. Hosting a TV show is cool, but radio is what I really enjoy. It
Yeah.
allows me to be free, allows me to talk about what I want to talk about and get things off my chest. And I'm very direct, so I think
Yeah.
people appreciate that.
For sure.
We noticed an incredible drop, dude. 22,000 subscribers, getting tens of thousands of views every video. All of a sudden, we're dropping. We're getting 1,600 views, 1,000 views, 800 views, 1,500 views, 2,000 views. Really, really jumping back and forth with just the podcast.
Yeah.
So now we know who's really, really rocking with us because they like us, and who is rocking with us because they liked the product and they were getting something from it. You know what I mean? You want people that are loyal to you and loyal to what you do. That's how you're going to be able to sell merch. That's how you're going to be able to get these people to rock with you on a level to where you can get a brand dealer and make money because they're loyal. And that's not to say you're not going to get sponsorships with a ton of people, because you will. But eventually that's going to dry up.
It's going to fade out.
Yeah. Because there's not any authenticity behind it, right? And I see so many YouTube channels popping like that right now, and it's just to the fact where I don't want to be that. And I think you struggled with that, and that's why I kind of relate to you, and that's why I want to sit down here, because I've seen your struggle throughout the journey. I've seen you go from being really high to being really low to not knowing what you want to do, not knowing, struggling with content. And that's why I really rock with your channel, because it's authentic to a point where I can see all that. Now, you're not like Teddy, where you put everything out there.
No.
Like, Ted pretty much just puts everything out there. He doesn't care. Exactly. So you're not to that point, but it's authentic enough to where I can see the authenticity through the bullshit, and it keeps me engaged. There's just a lot of channels that aren't like that. So I appreciate that about your channel, and being real and being able to see the journey.
It takes a lot of balls to do that, because there's risk involved, right? Because of what you lose, monetization, money from that. And when this is your career, I think you said it perfectly, man. I got other streams of revenue. Okay, let me just be clear about this, okay? YouTube money is never promised money.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
That's just
right? And the saturation.
Cool, I made this much.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt,
awesome.
right? So what was the sneaker? What was the model that got you in the game?
It's funny, because my first show was actually here in Denver. It was the Dunk Exchange.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I was selling sneakers. This is when I was like doing like reselling like crazy.
Okay. What year did that start?
2013.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I was a junior or senior in high school. And I was like, damn, like you really make money. Like I made $750 that day. I'm kind of going off the topic, but it's still good.
No, sure. It's great.
Right? Yeah. So I made like $750, and I'm like, bro, this is more money than I've ever seen. Like cash.
It's back to that YouTube thing. $300, $750.
Exactly.
Man, what is this
Just
world?
keeps going. Yeah, like is this a real thing? Like I can actually make money off this. Versus before, everybody's like, oh, why are you doing YouTube? It ain't gonna get nowhere. But anyway, I bought some Band 1s dead stock. $750. First off, it was the first money I ever got. I spent it immediately.
yeah, for sure.
Stupid.
I'm rich. Okay, now I'm poor.
I was sick to my stomach.
Totally.
I went up to the dude. I'm like, yo, man. I try to make up like excuse to my mom so that I can't spend this. Dude was like, all right, well, I'll be right back. Went to the booth. He just dipped, left me hanging. Which wasn't a big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I was sick about that. But it was the Jordan Band 1. And I think the shoe that really gave me that like hustle and ambition was the Yeezy 2. A dude was wearing them at my table, and I'm like, yo, how much were those? And he's like, man, I paid like 4 racks for these. And I'm like, $4,000?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Bro, what?
Who's this guy at the table with you is the question I have.
I don't even know.
Who's this guy?
I haven't seen him. I'm surprised he doesn't come to these events, but I'm like, what?
You done lost your mind.
I'm never going to be able to afford that.
Right.
And then, you know, like, I have 2 pairs of those. I got the whole set. 2 pairs, doubled up. So it's just one of those things where like you just constantly hustle and you get it, you keep it moving. So yeah, the Yeezy 2. I just had a whole story behind it, but yeah.
Sure.
Are you still going to all the sneaker cons?
No.
So you're not partnership with them? Were you at one time?
No.
Okay, so you were never partnered. You were just going to promote your brand and get your YouTube channel popping?
Yeah, I was going because I was younger and free travel. Like, why wouldn't you? I got to go to London. I got to go to Berlin. Like, I would never be able to do that. So,
wait, what do you mean got to? These were
Yeah, so they pay for you to go to the event.
Okay, that's what I meant by partnered, I guess. Like,
there was no contract involved.
But it was just they were saying, hey, we'll pay for you to come here.
Come here, promote.
You show up. Okay.
You get to sell your merch. It's a done deal.
That's okay. That's sick.
That's sick. Yeah.
Right.
It's a great gig. Honestly, it was.
So now you're just over it, kind of. You're like, been there, done it, seen it all. What's the point?
It's like the same boat. Like I've had this conversation with Teddy. I'm sure if you asked him the same question, like
we had him on the show.
Same answer. You know, like
his was more along the lines of he didn't like how they did things, dog.
Yeah.
He was kind of. I think the impression that I got from Ted was it was like he wasn't able to fully benefit off of. I don't know if it was his merch. Or it was something that he didn't feel like they were doing enough for
him, which I don't like speaking on anyone's behalf, but I hang out with him enough. For him, it's like, yo, I like to stay in the nicest of the nice.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Give that to me.
There's no secret to that with
like
hotels.
Easily, he could command, he could post, hey, I'm going to be here. he's going to sell so many tickets. There's
Yep.
just a lot of little things that he didn't get, and I agree with it.
Right.
And at the end of the day, initially it was cool for a brand to send me a pair of sneakers. That was amazing. But now it's like I have 2 cars, I have a house, I got people to pay to, employees.
No doubt.
So it's more than that, and that's the same boat that he's in.
Yep.
And this is a cool gig, but there's still a lot more that I
totally.
need. Yeah, but they've treated me great. I have nothing bad to say about them. It was a great opportunity regardless.
Yes.
You just came to this one obviously because it's local.
Yeah, it's
You came in
Denver.
here,
I wanted
set it
to
up.
see what the culture is here. And
Yeah, we're only getting one day.
Exactly.
It's kind of like a test. It feels like it doesn't feel like they're serious on us yet. They're kind of like, oh, let me see what's going on.
There's
over
a
here.
budget. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I think foot in the water is kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Let me see what's up. Okay, we've heard about Denver, but we don't know about Denver.
Yeah, it's a great city, and for me, seeing all these people here, I'm like, all right, I'm about to go full-fledged, because when people come here, I want them to think, as soon as they step in the airport, they're like, oh man, Mike lives here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, sure.
That's
cool.
dope. So your channel, how many channels do you have now?
2.
You got the Sneaker Life and then the Mike channel, right?
Yeah.
The vlog channel. That's
yeah.
it.
Yep.
Did you have more than that at one point?
Oh man, I've had so many
I was going to say, I
channels.
felt like there was some more stuff
I was
going
just
on.
spreading myself
Some
thin.
gaming and some,
Too
I think
much.
everyone was trying to do that because everyone was like panicking. Oh shit, YouTube's dying. I need to make money.
Oh, Fortnite's popping. Let me
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, Supreme
Fortnite,
boxes are
sure.
popping. Oh, let me buy Supreme.
Right.
Yeah.
I went through a whole period of like,
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
Dog. I think everybody's trying to
make it till
do.
you make it.
Yeah, everyone's trying to do the most. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
exactly.
And I think that's what we realized is we still want to grow the channel and do some sneaker reviews and shit here. But I don't want that to be the reason you come to my shit is, oh, I just want to see the newest, typest, latest,
For sure.
greatest thing. You know what I mean? I want you to come here because you like the opinion. You like what we're doing. We're adding some value to you.
Yeah.
The podcast talks a little bit of sports, a little pop culture, we're both in relationships, as are you.
Yeah.
So it talks a lot of life. Like, man, me and my girl are going through it this morning. She did it. And we're able to, and I'm like, Dad, why did you react like that? We're able to bring it back, dissect why we reacted the way we did, maybe
Real
say
life
how we can
things,
do shit
man.
different. Yeah.
My lady hates me pretty much. I sleep on the couch more than I ever have in my entire life, but I do it for the cast. You know what I mean?
Right. You talked a little bit about podcasting and eventually maybe getting that going.
Yeah.
You're going to have a co-host? It would just be something on your own? Do you have any direction or
Man,
anything? Or is it still too
This
infancy?
is gonna be. I'm laying in my bed talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
Whatever
headset
happened,
on. With the
yeah.
headset on, like laying down.
I want it to be like the real followers. Like
Yeah, that's what
I
I
can-
do. That's
Dude,
what
we
that's
can
what I'm telling you,
relate.
man. Yep.
talk about.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Jacob Starr, everybody. What up?
Everybody.
But yeah, like if I had a bad day and there's just something I want to talk about, if gas prices are too high,
Yep.
listen in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not here. This is what I hate when I go. I don't really do live streams anymore. I used to do them all the time.
Yes.
The reason I don't
remember.
do them is because everybody wants to ask me about sneakers.
Yeah.
And yes, stay in your lane. Sneakers, whatever it makes you, I learned you got to stay in that lane until you can really grow out of it.
Yep.
But I don't want to tell you my new favorite sneaker out. Like I have.
Every live stream.
Totally.
Yeah,
Every
like, I've been
thing-
through
yep.
a lot of shit. Like
Yep.
I could teach you some things. Like,
Right.
I've learned some things myself that I'd love for someone to have taught me at a certain age. Like I just did a credit card video. This helped out so many people that, like that's a huge deal. And that's way bigger than sneakers, Sneakers is just like scratching the surface.
Sure.
Yep.
It's a great start. It's a
Yeah.
great segment to get you out there, to get people to see you.
Networking,
But
it
like I
teaches
said, man, authenticity. I think you hit spot on, man. I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Who do you got? Western Conference.
Okay.
Obviously GS.
This is what shocks everybody. I do not watch sports like that.
Really?
Yes.
What are we talking
I
about?
thought you were
right
the
now?
basketball
You're a
guy.
basketball
I'm a college athlete, and everybody's like, "Yo, who you got, bro?" I do not. I watch March Madness, and that is it.
Really?
That
Like,
is
I'll catch
crazy
the
to
end
me.
of the Nuggets game, but
Yeah.
I'll catch some highlights on Twitter. But I'd rather play.
Right.
Like
Really?
I've always been. It's the weirdest thing.
That
I
is
can-
weird.
I can
My
understand
girl-
that because with baseball, I'm the same way. So, dude, I used to be not a stud in baseball, but I was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I was multiple positions, shortstop and pitcher, right? 2 best positions in baseball, if you
Right.
ask me. But almost a stud when it came to that. But then, I got outgrew, and that was what it was.
Yeah.
I love to play it, but hate to watch it.
Exactly.
And you're kind of
Interesting.
the opposite, so I can relate to that.
Yeah, and everybody's like, "Hey man, like I'll go watch the game."
You're not
But
even locked in on the Nuggets tonight? Game 7 against the Spurs?
I mean, I've been following it. Like
We're trying to close this
Derek
out.
White, I played him in college. I
Oh,
played him
right,
in high
yeah.
school.
The Parker
Parker kid, yeah.
So
man.
I mean, I know him.
Right.
I don't know him, but
Yeah.
played him plenty of
Right.
times.
Yep.
So I've been following that, and like, damn, that's dope. Like, I'm so happy to see him succeeding.
For sure.
But other than that, I don't know what's going on.
That's wild.
Tell me this.
I'm surprised.
One-on-one. Did you take him out?
Derek?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Dude,
Not anymore.
He's nice.
He's super
He's
nice.
nice, dude.
He put on
He's-
muscle, too.
He's an
nice.
asset
Couple
to the
games, he's
Spurs.
carried him in
This
this
guy's
series.
They
this
can't
guy's
stop
looking
him,
good.
Yeah, dude.
for sure.
Maybe
That-
at one point. Nah, not anymore. He's
No,
nice.
fair enough.
As far as so do you feel like you're able to be fully authentic on the vlog channel? Then is that a little bit of an outlet for you, or has that gotten to the point where it's like you're not frustrated, but you struggle a little bit to create content?
Yeah, so I'll break it down for that. I've been ghost. Like, people are wondering what's up with the vlogs.
Yep.
I just don't I'm not into putting my personal life out there anymore. Like, I understand it connects with people, and it's just a lot on me. So for me to be able to take that step back and really create a sneaker life content that brings value.
Right.
A vlog, is personable and you can see day-to-day struggles, but a video, if I can teach someone how to, it's like that saying of feed a man a fish for the night or whatever, teach him how to fish, feed him for a lifetime.
Yeah, sure.
So I really get to focus on a sneaker life and that content versus feeling this guilt of not uploading a vlog every day. That's draining.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Like, I just can't do it anymore, and I won't.
Well, you're in a position too where you've done this full time for a while.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to have freedom.
Yeah.
We're in a situation where we still work 9 to 5s,
Yeah.
and which oftentimes is a lot more than 9 to 5, and it's hard because we want to do this full time.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do shit just to do it full time either.
Yeah.
I don't want to create a hype beast channel just so I can do this full time and then be unhappy in
Burnt
a
out.
year or 8 months where I'm like, all right, now I'm able to do this full time, but I'm like annoyed with the content. I'm
Yeah.
annoyed with everything. I just don't want to get to that point because I've seen that side of it too. We want to take constructive criticism and listen to people. I don't want to tell everyone to fuck off,
Sure.
but sometimes you have to in
Oh,
a certain arena.
Yeah.
You can't listen to everything, but you can't tell everybody fuck off either. It's such a balance, and
Well, yeah.
I struggled to find that balance initially, and I think now we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
But how long did it take you to find that balance? Or are you still struggling with it?
I'll say it like this, initially my success, 100,000 views every video. I had like grown ass men hating on me, and I'm like, I don't even understand this. I was still a kid,
Right.
and that affected me. Like,
Yeah.
I took a chance of getting on a podcast with them, and it kind of ruined everything for me. Like,
What do you mean? Explain
just
to us.
dealing with these guys, they were saying like I'm reviewing fakes or whatever. Right?
Oh, so they invited you on the podcast.
Yeah, so
you got on the show, and then they started blasting you.
Yeah, and they're saying all this crazy stuff, and I'm like, what? I mean, I still defended myself. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a business major. I know how to talk, like,
Right.
regardless.
Right.
So, but after that, it just kind of like made me step back because I'm like, grown ass men are really hating on me right now.
Right.
So it just put me in this weird twist, and that's when I dyed my hair blonde, and all this weird shit happened.
Yeah.
And I guess I grew into who I am now. I can answer any question you have, and it's like, for me, I guess to answer your question, if someone really has to hate me when all I want is better for me and you, well, damn, I just tell them, hey man, I hope things get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Wish you
You know
the
what I'm
best.
saying? Like,
I wish you the best. I guess this channel's up for
like,
you.
Someone left some crazy ass comment just yesterday, and I'm like, bro, I'm sorry if you're going through something. I hope things
Right.
get better.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
chilling, bro. Like,
What does
I got
that
a
have to do with
house.
me? Yeah.
like, I got all my shit. Like, if you really look at your life versus a comment, that's when you got to put it in like perspective.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And I learned that from Teddy.
Well, what I like
Yep.
what Teddy says, I don't know if you've heard this, but he calls it farming.
He
You got to
calls it
go.
what?
He calls it farming.
Or like maintenance, or like
I gotta go farm my YouTube comments. So if I've got to talk some shit to somebody, I gotta go talk shit to somebody. I gotta pull the weeds. You know what I mean?
He
he
Yeah.
says
And I've
some
gotta-
people you got to go through and block. Some people you got to respond to with some good shit. Some people you got to fucking roast them real quick.
For
Some people
sure. I
he's like,
definitely
you
do that.
And I
got to
think that's
do
I think
the
that's relevant.
maintenance in your comment
Yeah.
section, on your Twitter, on whatever. Because as soon as you get away from doing that maintenance and pulling the weeds and keeping things fresh and keeping things the way you want it to be,
Yeah.
that's when it gets overrun with, like, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden your rocks are just overrun with weeds, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
no
true.
longer your garden or
That
whatever
hate
it may
will
be.
build. If
That's
someone
what he
says
called
some
it, a
crazy
garden.
shit-
Yeah, the garden. Yeah.
That's what it was, a
Yeah,
garden.
I
Not
see.
really
farming.
farming. Yeah,
You're
he's
from
on the
Kansas,
garden.
bro.
Yeah.
You can
Sorry,
use that
man.
Hey,
farm.
it's his own perception of it, right?
I just remember pulling the weeds.
I was like, I don't remember
Some
farming.
comments I'll just be like, yo, eat a dick, and then people be like, Mike Wildin'. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Mike is so crazy right now.
Who is this
I
fool?
know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
just
funny, dude. It's so
You
funny.
gotta love it.
When did you buy your house? Recently?
No, so I've owned a house since 2010. But
Oh,
I'm trying
shit.
to get another one in Denver.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you bought way back when it was good then.
Yeah,
Oh, so you're making.
right now the house has appreciated big time.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
dude.
So
for
we're
sure.
trying to sell that, and then.
Oh, so you want to sell and move, not rent and rent and
houses
move.
here are like $600,000.
Because you bought your crib in what, 09?
09. Yeah, I was lucky,
Same
man. So I'm
thing,
sitting
man.
on about
Appreciate it
200 in
Yeah,
equity.
good.
But
Crazy.
the problem is, I sell that, I pocket that, I pay capital gains, or I reinvest that within a year, right, to avoid the capital gains. But I'm buying in an inflated market, so it's like I either get out of here or I just sit on it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
might as well just sit on it. It'll probably appreciate more and more.
Yeah,
I would
that's
assume.
One of my favorite videos that you did, man, was the one where you talked about your sneaker business and how you got scammed and lost a bunch of money on I think it was the Jordan 11s, the white ones? Was it the white pair?
Yeah, the Columbia, I got scammed
Yeah.
like 16 grand.
Dude, break that down really quickly, kind of short version for the people that have not seen that video. I just love the story, and I
Yeah.
love what you did to make it right for the people that didn't get their pairs.
Yeah, so
Sorry to bring that up. It's
sucked.
I know, dude, I'm sorry.
it was.
I just thought you came out of it a better man. You
Yeah,
came out of
yeah,
it
yeah,
good
no,
on the
for
other
sure.
side, and you learned a lot.
So I had supposedly a friend, I've been talking to him for years, it seemed like, and I trusted him. Transferred, this is just a short story of it.
Yeah.
Transferred him $16,000 for pre-orders.
You guys had been doing business, too.
Yeah.
Been
Yeah.
doing business.
Crazy.
That's what crushes me.
I'm not gonna lie, like I think the dude's dead now. He did some bad things.
Oh, really? Someone
Yeah.
got him?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't. He was
No,
mixed up in some
You don't
bad
have to tell us if you had some people that got him. No worries, dog. If you put some hits out,
I
it's
sent
fine.
some. I hope the feds ain't
Sent
listening,
the
but I sent some. Yeah, but he finessed me. He just disappeared, and it's Christmas time. Everybody's like, "Where's my orders?" I'm
Yeah.
one person managing a sneaker life.
Were you
And
going to college still at this time,
Yeah,
too?
I was on a trip for like basketball. We had a very big game coming up.
Oh.
My debit cards were eating before the game. My debit cards shut off. All my accounts are frozen. I couldn't play the game. I told my coach,
I
I'm not
bet,
playing.
dude. I bet.
Yeah, I was
no
so
doubt.
stressed.
Wow.
My rent was due. All this, everything was due. So, I mean, somehow I just managed to like get everybody their pair regardless. Like I didn't make any money off it. I used
Yeah, you were
my
going
own.
out paying resale,
Yeah,
buying
I was-
pairs
yeah.
in order
Oh.
to get all the people their pairs that you thought you had coming in, which
Yep.
you already paid retail, or not retail, probably paid a resale for those
Yeah.
pairs too,
Yeah.
right? So then
So
you
I was
paid
going to
resale for
malls,
those. Oh,
Craigslist, Facebook, buying every single pair I could just to fill that order.
and how old were you at this time?
Probably 18.
Dude, I cannot imagine. What, 16 grand you said?
Yep.
I didn't even touch 16 grand at 18, I don't
No.
think. Like,
No.
Yeah, it was crazy.
that is wild. That
Yeah.
just shows the well. You went to school for business.
Yeah.
I went to school for journalism.
Yeah.
I should have gone. I should have done spent a little bit more
Yeah.
time in business classes.
Yeah, I went to school for paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Month to month. Month to month. But I love that story, man. Especially like I said, at a young age and just doing the right thing. I think everyone has done some shady shit in their life, or
Oh,
done
yeah.
some shit they felt bad about,
For
or
sure.
done whatever, And then you're like, fuck, what did I do that for? Maybe some years go on,
Short
whatever the
term.
case may be. Yeah. You get to a point where you're like, some shit just really starts weighing on you.
Yeah.
I need to make sure I'm doing the best thing for good karma
Exactly.
for the rest
Because
of
it might not get you tomorrow, it might not get you a year from now,
Yeah.
5 years from now, but damn, that 10-year rolls around, you're like socked right in the face from
It'll
it.
get
And dude, it always hits you. I've had this happen to friends. I've had this shit happen to me. You feeling good.
Yeah.
You're feeling like Aloe Black,
roller
fool, the
coaster.
man. I'm feeling like the man. I'm the man. I'm the
Yeah.
man. Dude, out here, and then all of a sudden you just get blasted and knocked down so
Yeah.
hard to rung one on the ladder, and you're like, what the fuck just happened, man?
For sure.
And it's some shit you did back in the day. Whether you're religious,
You're
not
like,
religious, doesn't
it
matter,
finally
man.
got me.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I have instant karma, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Anything that bad that I've done has hit me in the face like within the week.
Yeah,
No
it's like
doubt.
one shot,
I
one
just
kill.
did that, yeah.
Get it over with, move
All
on.
right, I won't do that again.
Yeah,
No doubt.
So-
I don't want to keep you too long, man. I know
Work.
we've gone overtime more than I wanted to keep you away. Do you have anything more, Dal, for him before we let him go?
No, man. Hey, I appreciate your positivity, man. I think
Yeah.
you're doing the right thing. I think you're transparent, man. Watching a lot of the vlogs that you were doing, man, as you were exiting LA
Yeah.
and moving back home for all of your reasons. I want the listeners.
I don't
to
even
tune
know
in
the
on
reasons. I'm
themselves.
sorry. What are the reasons?
Number one, my girl lives here.
Yeah.
That she did not make the move with you.
No.
No.
Us being in committed relationships, I would find that very, very hard to leave. I would be in the same boat, dude. It
Yeah.
would be
Damn near
tough.
impossible.
It would be tough,
Right?
dude.
Yeah.
And how long
Which-
had you guys been together when you left initially?
Like a year.
Year,
and a
right?
half.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't long. But
Right.
This was a thing that I had to do for myself. There's
Sure.
no way I'm gonna turn 40 and look back and be like, man, I wish I would have done that.
Yeah.
I did not want to hold that regret like
For
in
sure.
my life. So I had to do it for me, and she really proved to come fly and see me, and we made it work. Like, it was super hard.
Yeah.
But we made it work, and it helped us grow as individuals.
Sure.
And that's
Dude, I have so much more I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have you come down, sit in on an episode. We can film a full episode.
Yeah.
And
we can talk for a long time.
Dude, that would be so sick, man. That would be so sick. Thanks again, dude. Thanks for coming through.
It's very nice meeting you guys.
Appreciate everything you do.
Yeah,
no
keep
doubt.
up the positivity, the transparency, dude. You're doing the right things, and build that real following. I like it, man, for sure.
The homie Mike the Compass of Sneaker Life joining us on the most underrated podcast. Appreciate you, bro.